Hi, everybody. This is Fran, and it's another wild. I like how Deb said wild last week, Wednesday Wardrobe Wake Up. So I'm here with Rita Plantamura, Kathy Gonzalez, and Deb Green. And we're really excited to talk about what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about sample sales because starting June 17th, we're going to be able to sell our samples and you all will get fabulous deals. So first I'm going to start with Rita. She'll tell you a little bit. There's many different ways that we sell our samples. So Rita's going to talk about our first way.
Okay. Well, good morning. And as you cabbie fashionistas are aware, and then we'd like to let everybody else know as well, at the end of every season, we sell our samples at a discount. So at 50% off current season and prior seasons even more. So you can find some great vintage pieces. And one way we do that is by pulling together a group of stylists so that you have a really big array of clothes. So the first one is going to be held on June 24th at the Hills Hotel in Laguna Beach. It's right off the 5 freeway, so easy access. And there are 9 different stylists participating. So you'll have clothes from lots of different stylists. The second one is what we use, well, it's our South Bay event. And it's been held in Hermosa and Redondo. The last couple of seasons, we've been lucky enough to have the Ayers Hotel. And again, right off the 405 freeway, easy freeway access, free parking. And for that sale, we actually have 14 stylists participating. So we have the clothes in Redondo, or excuse me, in Manhattan Beach. We have the clothes set out in the courtyard outside. So it's a beautiful location. And then we have a large conference room that you can actually go in and try on clothes, because at sample sales, all sales are final. So you really want to come ready and prepared to try on clothes and be prepared to find some really, really good deals. So by the time this video is posting, we will have more details. So look at the bottom of your screen here, and we will be able to give you dates and times for that. And also in the Laguna Hills event, again, dressing rooms are available, and that one is held inside the hotel.
Okay, so those are our main events, but Kathy's going to talk another way of, for example, I have some clients, some of you guys live in Indiana, some live in Florida, some live afar. And so there's another way you can look at our samples, and Kathy's going to talk to you about that.
Well, I know all of us like to do individual sales as well, because sometimes we want to move some of our inventory out sooner, and that way we can pay for our next collection, which comes shortly afterwards. So we like to move it out and bring more in. And so a lot of us take advantage of doing more one-on-one types of events. And what I love is that a few seasons ago, Cabby partnered up with Cheddar Up. So now we all have our own personal stylist online stores. So we're able to upload our current inventory and manage that inventory, as well as all of our prior seasons. And as Rita said, current seasons 50% off, prior seasons really, really good discounts. And so we can send you our links to our own personal sites. And if we don't have it, if you see something you like, we can certainly reach out to our other stylists to see if we have it, or you might find it at the big sale. But it's a great way for us to give our own clients a first chance to reserve items quickly that they might see quickly before they go to the main event. So I know it's been a great success for me and my clients, and they have a lot of fun shopping online. And as soon as they see something they like, they can reserve it, so that I don't have 2 or 3 people fighting over the same item because one of them's already gotten it, which is great. And as Rita said, all sales are final, and different stylists handle this differently. But for me, I've been very lenient about making sure that if my clients are purchasing online, most of them are local, so I can work with them to make sure that they have a chance to try on items they've purchased, so that there's no regrets for getting something that they didn't have a chance to try on. So it's worked very effectively for me. I know that a lot of stylists, including the ladies here, we've all really enjoyed having an opportunity to give this as an additional resource for our clients, because a lot of them love shopping online, and this is a way for them to do that, especially if they're still not really comfortable about going out in public. We can work around them. So you will be getting links once we're able to start selling our seasonal inventory. You'll be able to take advantage of it and ask us any questions about the items that are on the store sites. But I love it. It's been really fun, and I think you'll enjoy checking it out too as an option for shopping.
So like Kathy said, there are some of us who aren't big on going out to big events and big sales yet. So Deb's going to tell us another way of our samples and how we're going to sell them.
Thanks, Fran. Yeah, some of us are still a little wary about being out there. But the other thing too is that you may want to know what size a particular sample is, before you put off getting it. So I suggest calling your stylist, telling her what you're interested in. You're interested in the Victoria cami. That's a size small on our sample rack. She may have supplemented in another size, and she can tell you that. So reach out to your stylist to find out what sizes are being carried in particular styles. The other thing that you can do is call your stylist and ask for a personal fitting so that you can come over and actually view the rack itself. Most of us are very happy to tag our samples for individuals. If you come by and you say, yeah, I like this, you put your name on the tag, almost literally, and that sample then is yours. We do ask that if you do tag your sample, you commit to it, because we take it off the rotation, and that's yours, and we are committed to getting that to you. We just ask that you commit to us as well, so that we know that we can safely and securely say, I'm sorry, that one's not available anymore, to someone else. And the third thing that you can do is we have, if you do end up at the sales and you don't see what you want and it's not in your size, we do have our extended selling period from the end of June. June 31st is the end of the season, but we will be having extended sales until July 11th. Again, the sale items are final sale, but extended selling has the same return and exchange policies that all of our regular merchandise has during the season. So that's not an issue. And that, will kind of soothe and salve you if you don't find what you want on the sale rack. But I'm sure you'll find something there. And I want to remind you, it's not just from this season. Again, we participate in a 15 strong stylist sale. So we're bringing, some of us have been around a long time, girls, and we're bringing styles from a few years back. And you may find that perfect vintage cabbie piece that you had seen, loved, and forgotten about on the sale rack. So I strongly urge you to go and check it out. But check in with your stylist first to see if she has what you want, if she's got it on her line, and if it is available. And again, all sales are final. So just keep that in mind. When you are at the sales, we take check, cash, and we take credit cards now. So that's a great way, to make sure you can get what you want as well. So you don't have to worry about cash payments. And it is, as Rita was saying, we do have dressing area space, but it's not private dressing rooms. So you do want to maybe not go commando this time. So, just be a little aware of that.
So actually, just talking about what you might want to do is definitely call your stylist and contact them before the big sale on June 24th, I guess you said, Rita, because that's when just everybody will be going, and you will find something that your stylist may not have. But if you contact your stylist before then, you can actually try the pieces on at their house, find out what size that you wear. And if they don't have your size, you can still purchase it till July 11th. But if they do, you get it a little sooner, and you get it before somebody else does. And talking about what somebody else might get or what you might get, let's go around and just talk about what some of the items are that we'll be selling. So Rita, do you want to tell us what you have on?
Okay, well, as you know, we've had some new additions come out in March, April, and May. And the beach cover up is honestly one of my favorites because it's so comfortable, and I love that it's flowy. So this is one of those items, since it was a new addition, that not everybody will have. So I'm wearing it today with the white Paragon tank, our long silver necklace with charms, and the skinny jeans. So yes, you can wear it as a beach cover up, but I like it. One like this. So there's all these little Tahitian villages and beach scenes everywhere with this great at the bottom. So I think it's a real standout piece. And again, one size fits all. Very, very lightweight. It doesn't wrinkle. Great for travel or for just strolling along the beach.
And you can also tie up the little front
Right.
ties too and make it a
Yes.
cute little cinched up look as well. But it's beautiful and floating. It's such a cute color. It's really fun.
So Kathy, what are you wearing? And
Well,
share.
I'm also doing one of our new arrivals limited editions, and this was the seaside top. We had it out in our main collection in white, and then we brought it out in this fun animal print as well for the mid-season collection. But this pretty much flew off the shelf, so I'm not even sure if we could still get it. I think we pretty much sold out of it. So if you find this on the rack at one of the sample sales, you better snag it because there's not going to be a lot of them out there. So it's really fun, but it's very comfy, a little bit oversized. It's got the fun little ruching down here along the shoulders. And so you can actually untie it and make them a little longer or cinch them up a little shorter, but it's just really fun, lightweight. And again, travels beautifully. And we all want to start traveling. We cannot wait to throw things in our suitcase and wad them up and throw them in and take them out and go, oh, it's still not wrinkled. So travel with Kathy, it works really, really well.
So Kathy, you have a necklace on too, right? One of our
I do. I actually have one of our necklaces. This is one of our necklaces, and it's actually part of a 3-necklace chain. And I just took off this little one. It's got a little freshwater pearl and then a little gold charm. So it's one of our, you can mix and match and do a lot with it. So that's one of our current pieces this season.
And those will also be at our sample sale, 50% off as well.
I don't think mine will because I'm wearing them all. I'm keeping them for me. I really like the jewelry this season. I was loving it all. So
It's great. Yeah, it is. So Deb, what do you have?
Well, I was Miss Color last week, and I'm playing you this week. I've gone with our black and white palette, and I just love this cardigan. It's our ATC cardigan, and I'm wearing our barbecue tank and our snap crops, and I judged it up a little bit with the scarf around my waist. So, and I have Kathy's counterpart to the keepsake necklace. This one has the little coral beads with it. So it's a little boho look. Hers is that really stylish and very tailored look. And you put all three of these together and you've got such a nice combination of colors and textures and blingy and just it's a very cool little necklace. And as she said, whether it gets on the sale rack or not, I'm not so sure. So jury's still out on that. But anyway, here we go. So I am loving these pants. There are high-waisted crops. Let me get back here so you can actually see. So there are high-waisted crops and our barbecue tank. It really is a tank. I like it's got a high-low hem on it. And so I wanted to, show off this high waist a little bit. So I just tucked the front part of the tank in and I left the back part loose and just hanging free. It feels very comfortable that way. I grabbed our scarf for just a little bit of color and then threw our cardi right on over it. So this is my black and white palette, but once it warms up and I take this off, I'm super comfortable with what I have on underneath. This is fun. I can play in this. I could go out to dinner in this. I have sandals on with it right now, but I could just as easily put on my white Stan Smiths and feel equally comfortable in it. So I'm really liking this little outfit a lot. And it's so hard to part with clothes that you love. And I have people say, how do you do that? Well, ladies, we get 2 new wardrobes every year. So we have to cycle those clothes because we have so much fun wearing what's new and fresh. So we really like making what we have available to the rest of you as well. So, one thing I do want to tell you is for most of us, the 4 of us here, we tag our samples all year long. So if you're a hostess, you have first dibs on these samples because that's who we prioritize to is our hostesses. So
Right.
we have a show and you see something on our line that you like, say to your stylist, I really like this. Has it been tagged yet? And if it hasn't, she's going to probably be more than happy to put your name on it. And if it has been tagged, you can ask her if you can be a second choice in case we ask that you not do this, we ask that you commit to it, but things happen. And if for some reason someone decides that they don't want that piece and you're second in line, boom, it's yours. So there are lots of ways to, get some pieces that you really like.
Right. So what I am wearing is our Lighthouse jacket, which is on the regular line, and it was on as a size small. I'm actually wearing a large. I can fit in the small because it's just got a lot of room, but I have it in a large and a small. The other thing I'm wearing is the Paradise tunic. So I'm going to stand up and show you many different ways, or 3 different ways of wearing this tunic. So I have it on right now as a blouse with a side tuck with the shirt, or you can tuck it all the way in. Another way is just wearing it with a pair of leggings and just kind of like a tunic. But the third way, and I'm not going to pull my pants.
What is Fran doing behind the curtain?
Yes. You can wear it. I forgot I have a bum knee. You can wear it like a little sundress. So I just love this tunic. It was one of our limited editions. In fact, it hasn't sold out. You can still purchase it, but some of us do have it as samples as well.
It's so comfortable. Isn't it comfortable?
Oh, it's made
I
out
love
of the same material as our fold pocket tee. So if you guys are familiar with that material, it's just really comfy, light. I love the print and I love the versatility of it. So our sample sales are going to be great, and we're really looking forward to just getting a call from you guys first and just coming to see us at our sample sales. So we're excited. We hope you are too.
Great.
Until next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.